בחברה. IMD לא רק זה, גם ה-IMD הכי מהיר באירופה. תוך שנה וחצי להגיע למשכורת של $35,000 בחודש. אני לא יודע מה אתם עושים היום, אני בספק אם זה יביא אתכם לשם בשנה וחצי או ב5 שנים. $35,000 בחודש, פלוס בית ורכב. והוא אדם, מעבר לכסף, הוא אדם פשוט מדהים. הוא נותן ערך לכל הסובבים אותו, והוא באמת בא עם לב כל כך גדול. אז חבר'ה, אני רוצה מכל החבר'ה שכאן, ואפילו החבר'ה בבית, לעמוד על הרגליים, ולתת כפיים, האחד והיחיד.
ערב טוב חבר'ים. As you can see, my voice just like died. We had a full day from the morning until now, and I want to say that this day, you know, I've traveled all around the world, speak to groups, to tens of thousands of people from United States, Africa, Europe, and all kinds of countries. But the kind of love I received in Israel, it's beyond imagination. So thank you very much. So, how many of you guys are here and are just guests? You are not yet member in our community. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, you are not members yet, right? Okay, awesome. So give it up for you. First of all, I want to thank you for accepting the invitation of my friends. And you know, I have a saying: if you're friends with my friends, then you are my friends. Yeah. So I want to tell you a story about how I got to be invited to a presentation like this. So first of all, I was about 18, 19 years old, and I was born in Romania, but I'm from the country of Dracula, but don't worry, I won't suck your blood, you know, I'm not a vampire. So I'm 18, 19 years old, and I want to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to be free. I wanted to travel the world and to have a beautiful life just like all of us. And I started the business with a Greek guy that screws me up and throws me out of the company. And in that moment I says I will never do business with Greeks ever again in my life. Then later on anyway, I started a construction company in Romania. It becomes very big. And while I was doing that company, I'm invited to a presentation. So the first time I went to a presentation, there were like 20, 30, I don't know, 50 people there. They were all positive, all of them excited. And I was thinking like this is a cult. Like they will fire, I don't know, they will light a fire camp somewhere, I don't know, do some dancing. I didn't understand why people are so positive. And I discovered later on that that was a network marketing company. So I loved the idea, I joined that company, but after 2 years I kind of became disappointed. And I said I will never ever again in my life go to another presentation, and I will never join a network marketing company again. It's done. So here I am about 4 years and a half ago, and I get a phone call from a friend of mine, and she calls me, Razvan, I want to invite you to see a presentation of a network marketing company with Greeks. So if you guys, the ones that are right now our guests, you know, and you came here and you are a little skeptical about what you see here, imagine how I was at my first presentation. So I see the presentation, I didn't understand anything, like anything. Just like today, because I didn't understand anything. By the way, let's give it up for Idan. I didn't understand what he was saying, but definitely I would want to join him and the people here if I was for the first time. But to get back to the story, I see the concept and I understand just two things. I understand that you can travel around the world with this app, with this company at better prices. Everyone understood that, right? Yeah. And understood that if you decide to promote this app to other people, you can make money from it. Everyone understood that. Like, that's the most important thing. But then the presentation finishes and asks 2 questions. So question number 1, how many people from my country ever traveled with this company? What do you think they answered? No one. And then I asked the second question, how many people from my country made any kind of money from this company? What do you think they answered? Nobody. So if you guys are here in Israel, in Shiran's house, by the way, let's give it up for Shiran. And you know, you see here like 30, 40 people that are friends and they're already traveling around the world. Some of them are also super successful in world ventures. And you see these people from your country just doing this for so many years and they have success and they are loving it, and you are still skeptical, imagine how I was 4 years and a half ago. So a normal person, like an intelligent person, would ask Razvan, but why did you join? How did you join? What made you join? And the first reason why I joined is because I wanted something we all want in our lives. I wanted happiness. And what is happiness? Happiness is a combination of many things. So happiness is to have money, of course. Is anyone here that loves to have money? Like all of us.
Not
Yeah?
complaining.
Is anyone here that won't raise his hand whatever I'm asking? That's awesome. Yeah. So it's to have money, but in the same time to love what you do, to be surrounded by friends, to have a beautiful family, to travel around the world, to go to parties, to have beautiful experiences, and to really live life, right? This is what we all want. And I realized that with what I was doing at that moment in my life, I will never get the kind of things that I want in my life. And I asked myself a question, Razvan, if this company is for real, if they are really delivering what they are saying, and if there are so many people around the world, like almost 2 million members that are using this company, and it's working, can this company bring you those things that you want in your life? And the answer was obviously yes. And I said, okay, so why not to try it? And then I just compared the worst case scenario with the best case scenario. If I join One Ventures, now I will ask you again, how many of you guys are here and are not members yet? Okay, you? What's your name? Ophir. Let's give it up for Ophir. I'm Razvan. Nice to meet you. You speak English? Perfect. So who invited you here? She did. Can you tell me your name again? Simo. Thank you, Simo. So I want to ask you the first question. So congratulations for being open and coming here. What was Simo doing while Idan was doing the presentation? What do you think she was doing? Cheering? Yeah. Something like that? Okay. And is that hard for a business? Like, can you do that? Like cheer and just...
Yeah, I can do that.
Like that's the business. Yeah, you just invite some people, you meet the community, someone is doing the presentation, and your business grows. I mean, I don't think that that's so hard, right? Everyone can do it. Now, let me ask you a second question. So, from what you understood from today's presentation, what is the worst thing that can happen to you if you join our club? What is the worst thing?
You can lose $515.
Okay, like that's the worst case scenario. Okay, $550 or $360 if you join as a goal. You choose. But he's thinking big, I like it. So, let's say you join World Ventures, and although you understood that actually you are not losing the money, because those money, the enrollment money, the $300, will get transformed into points, and once you go to your first vacation, you use them. So you use them for a trip. But let's say you're not going to any trip, and you are not making any money, okay? So you lose $500. Would that be a real drama in your life? Did you ever, and can I ask you something, to be honest? Did you ever spend $500 in your life for stupid things until now? Yeah, let's give it up for the sincerity. So you guys realize like this is the worst thing that can happen to a human being. I mean, honestly, guys, is there someone here that will meet you, I don't know, 1 year from now, I come back to Israel, and you see me on the streets of Tel Aviv, and you'll come to me, and you'll say, Razvan, that night you destroyed my life. You made me invest $500. I joined that club. I didn't go to any vacation, and I got a depression. I wanted to kill myself. Like, this is the worst case scenario that can happen. But again, if you are thinking so big, like, what is the best case scenario that can happen to you if you join World Ventures?
If what they say is true, you can make 300. No, you can make 35,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah!
Exactly. What else can happen to you? Positive things. From what you felt tonight, what other, besides making a lot of money, and you can do that, and I promise you because it happened to me. I made almost 1 million in 4 years, okay, so it's working. And I'm not saying this to impress you guys, I'm just here to tell you that it works. My profile is public, Instagram, Razvan Dinca, and Facebook, so I'm telling you it's a very serious business. Of course, if you treat it like a serious business. That doesn't mean you join, you don't do anything, and you make millions. It's not that kind of a company. But if you are committed and you want to do it, in a few years you can get the same level of income. So what other things can happen to you if you join World Ventures? From what you felt tonight from the guys? Make friends. Traveling,
I
maybe?
can get it.
You like traveling?
Yeah.
Awesome. So give it up for all. So I guess you don't need to be too smart or to have a PhD in quantum physics to compare the worst case scenario with the best case scenario. And that's exactly what I did. And I realized, okay, I can live with the thought that I invested $500 in something that didn't work, but at least I went to a trip. But I couldn't live in my mind with the thought that I didn't even try something that changed the lives of so many people in Israel, and it could also have a great impact in my life. So, you know what is the expression that is the most hurting for every human being on this planet? It's two words. What if? What if? And when you are in a point in your life, in 10 years, 2 years, 1 year, 20 years, 30 years, and you are not at the point where you want to be, all the time we're asking ourselves, what if? And this question, you know, is the same in love, is the same in friendship, and is the same in business, guys. Because every one of us, we have different trains that are coming in our lives, right? But most of the people are not jumping in the trains. And then for the rest of their lives, they are just thinking, what if? And I know that some people are right now here and are thinking, just like Ofer, which is super positive and smart, and thinking, okay, so I have $500 to invest. It's cool. I mean, I'm going to trips. I can earn a lot of money. I mean, it's kind of like a good investment, right? And then I know there are some people that are thinking, yeah, Razvan, like, this might seem cool, but does this really work? Like, is this for real? And I want to ask you guys, how many of you guys travel with World Ventures? Like, check this out. Is this working? Yes. Is there someone here that made any money with World Ventures? Obviously, yeah. Now, some of you are thinking if it works. Yes, it works. Some of you are thinking if you can do it. Of course you can do it. And right now you see just a group of people from Israel, but I want you to understand there are hundreds of them, you know. Some of them are younger, some of them are older, some of them are doctors, some of them are lawyers, some of them are students, some of them are retired, some of them are business people, some of them are working in the army, so anyone can do it. If they did it, you can do it also. Plus you got all the support you need from this amazing group of leaders. They have presentations like this all the time. We'll do it more and more often. We also have presentation on the mobile phone where you just send a link to someone. That person.
Zoom. We're on Zoom as well.
We're on Zoom. Let's hi to the guys on Zoom also. So you do what they did. Like you just send the link to someone. He stays in his bed in his house. He watches his phone for half an hour, and your business grows. Like is that hard? Come on, guys. So you don't have to do anything. And some of you, maybe you have in your mind that you want to join or not, but maybe you don't really like the person that invited you. And for these kind of people, I have a solution. You can join me. I'm just joking, guys. It's an amazing group of people here. You know, I've been part of World Ventures for 4 years and a half, and I've traveled around the world, but this team of Israel is beautiful like crazy. You know, we've been 2 days ago. We've done a beach party with about 100 people. You know, we are doing all kinds of events, traveling around the world. I've been with them in, some of them I've been, I think with Idan, I think we have at least 5 or 10 trips done together all around the world, and with Shirley. So this is the magic of World Ventures. Now, the only thing I can promise you is that we'll do huge things together. We'll do huge things as a company all around the world, and we'll have tens of millions of members win World Ventures around the world in the years to come. We're already disrupting the travel industry and the network marketing industry. We're the fastest growing company in our field in the world, and we're just getting warmed up. It's a 13-year startup, and if you are thinking especially about Israel, just imagine that you are living in a country where the population is about 7-8 million people, and there are not another, 7-8 million Israeli people that are living outside Israel. So right now we have a few hundred members in this team. The potential you guys have is huge. Now you watch the video, you watch the slides, you watch the compensation plan, and I love that you are thinking big, because I do believe with all my heart there is enough place for like 5 to 10 IMDs in Israel. People that are making that kind of money. and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that are making a few €100 per month or a few €1,000 per month because of this company. Plus, of course, a lot of people that will be millionaires, because if you grow a network that big, that's where the money comes from. Now, the only question is this: will you be part of this growth? Because I'm telling you with all my heart, I suggest you get in love with this blue sign called "You Should Be Here," because otherwise it will terrorize you. You will see it everywhere, all around the world. So, to end this, guys, tonight you have three options. Option number one: this club is not for you, and it's perfect. We thank you. You don't have to take any decision that you don't feel. We are glad that you came here, and your friends will still be your friends. They won't be upset with you if you join more ventures. Then that's not the reason why we organize these events. We organize these events to find two categories of people. Category number one are the people that maybe they don't want to do the business necessarily, but they want to travel more. They understood the value of the membership. They understood the benefits they can have here. Maybe they want to be part also of our community, or you can travel by yourself, but having the benefits that we offer. For these of you, talk to the people that invited you. The enrollment is a few minutes. If you have the credit card with you with $360 or $512, including the business, or $100 less if you don't want to do the business, you just want to be a member, you can join on the spot. And the second category is the people I offered that also got the business. The people that understood that right now you are standing on a gold mine here in Israel, and we are looking for the miners to extract the gold. So for those of you, talk to the people that invited you. They are amazing people. We had an event today, and they are really serious and committed to do something big here in Israel. And let's do something huge together, guys. And before we end, I want to show you something. Tonight, I can answer you if you are happy or not. Do you want to learn that? You want to find out? Yes. So basically, you need to answer two questions. Question number one: when you wake up every morning, are you in a situation, in an emotional state, where you cannot wait to go to work? You cannot wait to go to your job or your business or whatever you have? And if the answer is yes, that's awesome. If the answer is no, what the F word are you waiting for? Because life has a few years or tens of years. We never know how much life we have. And why waste at least 8 hours per day, every day of our lives, for doing something we don't love, guys? It's so important. And Steve Jobs, the founder of the biggest company in the world, Apple, is having an amazing speech that you can watch on YouTube in Stanford University. And he's saying that if you don't love what you do, don't settle. Search for it. Look for it. Because the only way you'll truly happy is when you find it. And then when you find it, you'll never ever feel like you're working a day of your life. So I woke up at 6 a.m. in the morning, okay? We had a full day event, like I spoke all day long. My voice is dead. I ate whatever I could. Right now I came here. I slept for half an hour, 1 hour on the couch. And right now I'm in front of you guys. And honestly, right now in this state that I am, I can stay for another 48 hours without any problems.
So let's do another travel party.
Why? Because I love it. I love it with all my heart. Like 5 minutes ago I was almost dead on that couch. But when I'm here, I'm like full of energy. I'm alive and I love it. That's what's happening with your mind.
My dog is happy.
That's what's happening with your mind, with your soul, and with your body when you love what you do, guys. So this was question number one. And question number two: once you finish your work, whatever you are working, when you go home, do you have that person that you love with all your heart and she or he loves with all her heart? And if the answer is no, you are just 50% happy. So I don't know if you guys will find your loved one here in All Ventures, although there are some people like Idan, for example, and his beautiful girlfriend Tali, they just met in All Ventures, and give it up to them. And there are so many beautiful couples here. People that are traveling the world, they love each other. So there are many people that found their half year or their quarter or whatever. And maybe you will too. But what if this company is what you were looking for? Just like it was for me. What if you can change your life because of this concept? What if you will start, like you said earlier, offer to travel more, to have more friends in your life, and also make a good income, residual income, while having the freedom to enjoy those money, to have time for your passions, for your family, for your friends, and for doing whatever you want to do in your life. So this is what I had to say for you guys. I love Israel with all my heart, and I know that you guys feel it, and I feel it also. And I wish you a blessed, amazing life. Tomorrow we go with Idan, we go to Jerusalem and then to the Dead Sea. I cannot wait to have fun and enjoy your beautiful country. So I wish you a blessed life. I wish you a blessed year ahead. And if you want more fun, if you want more friends, if you want more parties, if you want more trips, if you want more personal development, and if you want more money in your bank accounts, welcome to our ventures.